What is up, everybody? How you doing? I'm headed out for another hump day hike with Stevie, a little scrambling in the woods. And we got EthanRuinsEDC with us this time, so that's awesome. I got my coffee, iced white chocolate mocha with 6 shots of coffee. So I'm gonna drink some of that before we get going to get my heart started and pumping and running. It's 50 degrees, 53 degrees out right now, and it's sunny, it's beautiful, it's a nice day. So we're looking forward to see what this hike has for us, so stay tuned. We are at the old Robe Canyon now. Got Stevie, myself, and boom, EthanRuinsEDC here today. We're just off the highway, but it is a beautiful day. You can see all these trees around us. We're gonna go try and play tag. So yeah, we'll see with you guys later. We just came to a fork in the road. See, Stevie's going that way, but you can go that way. And we decided we're gonna send Ethan down that way, and we're gonna go this way.
Hey, Ethan, you go that way, and if you get lost, just yell really loud for us. Instead, he trudged on. And this is not the top part of the thing. I don't think. We'll find out. But Ethan's leading the charge. So, Ethan ruins hiking.
Ethan ruins hiking.
Most likely.
We're going backwards on the trail because we took the wrong path heading up the hill. But I mean, look at those trees behind us and that sun. And Sasquatch. Here we go. We just made it down to the bottom. So we're going on flat ground now. We got this pretty magical looking place down here. All the trees are kind of giving you a nice coverage, canopy coverage, so you don't have the sun hitting you too much, which is pretty nice. And then you've got about 55, 56 degrees, so no breeze or anything, so it's actually a really nice day for a hike. We should be hitting the river soon. You can kind of start to hear it if you listen up, but it is an absolutely amazing day. We got Ethan back there. Stevie's a little further back. He had used the little boys' room, and so he fell behind a little bit. We decided to keep going because he said keep going. But pretty excited. It's an awesome day for a hike for sure, but more than anything, this is a different side of the Pacific Northwest. So this is kind of a cool, nice, calm, and oh hey, we've got the first sign of water, so we're gonna keep going. That's just standing still water, so we'll keep going a little further, see if we can get to the river and get some nice running water going. But yeah, we'll catch back up soon. We made it to the river. Let me flip this camera around. You see it over here. Ethan's enjoying seeing water for the first time in his life. This is actually one of Ethan's only days in the sun that he's ever had in his 14 years of life. So pretty excited to get to enjoy this moment with Ethan. Stevie's reminiscing about the last time he was down here. But yeah, and I got to check out Sharif's new design. Stevie had it. This thing is fantastic. I was telling Stevie I want 2 of these. One to keep exactly as is, one to put some texturing and color to. This thing is awesome. Sharif did a really good job. It's not a front flipper. It has the little tactical stop here to lock onto the pin. As a mosquito. But you can front flip that really easily. And this thing is, I really, really like this knife, Sharif. If you're watching this, well done. And if you're not watching it, Sharif, and y'all just like the knife as well, this is Sharif Manganis's new design that's going to be coming out soon. So, absolutely. Listen to that ting.
It's got good clicks and clacks.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best new knives I've held in a while. So, I really, really like the design on this one. Yeah, cool. All right, we're going to get back to the hike, and maybe we'll go for a swim. That's not happening. I'm sure y'all can hear the water rushing. It's right off to our left over here. But we are walking on what Stevie let me know is an old abandoned railway So this is an old abandoned railway next to the river. Used to connect some of the parts, and you can actually, I'm actually stepping on old railroad ties, and you can see the like little railroad nails still stuck in there and stuff, which is kind of cool. But this is pretty epic. We did have to take a pause. Hopefully y'all can hear me, but we did have to take a pause because Ethan started eating some leaves thinking they were mint, so we had to pump his stomach real quick, but he's good now. He's just got some red spots on his neck.
What's this we? We did not pump Ethan's stomach. There was no we involved in that.
But look at the cool water.
Steven pumped Ethan's guts, not me.
Yeah. But Ethan, your guts are okay, right? Yeah. Ethan's doing good. So we'll check back up soon. Yet again, we are on a hike that has a sign that says, "People have been killed beyond here. This environment is forever changing. Your awareness and decisions can be the difference between life and death." Of course, there's a lot of paint on it, and of course it looks safe. But once more, I'm putting my life in danger for you, the people, to get you the cool knife content you want to see. So, you're welcome. And there's Stevie and Ethan hanging out. Ethan got his knife a little wet over here, so he was worried about that. So we just found a log we dipped under. But I want to point out there's some really nice smooth wood here. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know if y'all can see it. We're doing some actual scrambling here. The path ahead has got some crazy rocks to come over, but it's not too bad. There's a nice smooth path just past these big rocks. So we're taking it slow, and Ethan and Steve are coming right up over, and then just got to be careful because you don't want to get swept up down there. But it is doable and nice and easy and beautiful. I was telling Ethan that this bunker we're walking on is actually the easternmost face of the hidden bunker where they did Wolverine's adamantium transformation. So it's pretty cool. I'm hoping the sun doesn't completely wash it out so you can't see the trail ahead and then the canyon over here that the water's rushing through. It's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of my favorite hikes in a while. And it's not hard at all. We've got some good decline, and then we'll have an incline coming out, obviously, but it is pretty epic. And then you've got some sweet Russian white water. Rushing white water, not Russian white water, over here to check out. So you just gotta be careful of your footing because there's nothing stopping you from going into the water here. But the good news is if you get hot, you can just jump right in. Don't advise it, but you can. So there's an option.
I forgot to mention that there's a cave at the end of the trail. Sorry about that, fellas.
Yeah, Stevie just says, oh, hey, I forgot to mention there's the cave at the end of the trail. So we're gonna be heading into this cave now. Yeah. And we're gonna hopefully find something cool to fight or like kill and eat and do cool stuff like that. But also we're gonna hope that nobody gets hurt and injured, because it would really suck to have to get emergency services out here. So we're gonna head in the tunnel, have some fun. You get to the other side of the tunnel and then there is just the sheer magnitude of the mountain looking down on you. But it's a lot quieter over here because you're a little bit further from the water, and you've got all of this sound barrier break from the kind of white water on the other side. I think Steve and Ethan are still making their way through the tunnel, but yeah, we're getting close to the end, and then we'll flip around and come back. See you in a little bit. There's a tree over there. It looks like a butt crack. That's it. I don't know if you can see Ethan. He's running around the corner over here. He's trying to get over there because we told him it was a mermaid cove. So he's gonna go try and find mermaids in the cove. See if he figures out it's not real. Ethan's on his mission. We told him this little soft water spot up here is the Mermaid Cove. So he's headed to the Mermaid Cove. We're following you, Ethan. All right, so this is highly not recommended, but I went off trail and I went down and I'm right on the edge here, but I wanted to try and get the view. Hopefully you can see that sweet little cove spot on the other side. And there's a little beach over there that I'm hoping y'all can see right down the edge and the cliff face, because this is pretty epic. Actually, let me see if I can turn around, put my back to, yeah. Look at that. It's on the opposite side of the water. You can see that little cove area. I would love to try and find how to get over there. And it looks like there's a nice little beach actually in that corner with a trail leading to it. So I don't see a bridge. Probably have to hit it from the other side. But that will probably be something I try and figure out. But this is pretty epic right here. I'm really digging this hike. Ethan did not find the Mermaid Cove. We made it to the end, and there's a little bit of a scramble down, so we're gonna stay up here and just kind of chill out in this final little cave before heading back. And that's about it, but we'll probably get some content on the way back, so we'll check in with you when we get back to the cars. Peace. I had to stop our group because I found Carl. Look at Carl. He's a little slug now. He's a little slug. Little black slug. Hey, Carl. He's not in a talkative mood, but he's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can get Ethan to eat him. All right, so we're going back into the cave on the way back. I thought I'd pull out my flashlight. I used the PD36R from Phoenix. I've got like 3 of these lights. Absolutely love them. In case you're wondering, Jed was here in 2015. So, hey Jed. We're coming just 9 years later. But, another kind of cool tunnel. It's just an old railroad tunnel. We told Ethan it was for elephants, but it's just a railroad tunnel. You can actually see the old tracks where they used to lay down through here still, which is kind of cool. So, or pathway or whatever. But yeah, you just hug this side, right side going back, left side coming out, and there's a nice little walking path along it. Well, we are on our way back, and we made it back to the smooth log. See? Nice smooth log here. We got a little bit further to go, but we are getting back to the spot where Ethan dropped his knife in the water before. That was Stevie I just passed right there. He's taking some pictures and stuff. So here's Ethan. He's cleaning off his knife again in the water. But over there, on the other side, are some rocks that I'm gonna take my backpack off and see if I can scramble down over there for fun. So fingers crossed we make it. Here we go. All right, so I'm starting my way down, and it looks fairly doable from here. So I'm gonna just kind of head down these steps here and head over to that area, and hopefully not get swept away. I think it'll be doable. All right, so we made it down here. Gotta check my footing a little bit. Right along the river path, we got Stevie and Ethan up over here a little bit. I wanted to get down here. Hopefully you can hear me. The water's rushing pretty good right over here, and making some loud noise. But I wanted to come down and get a cool picture. I never get cool pictures for my Instagram, so I was gonna take a picture with my Zon against the water. We'll see how it turns out. May or may not post it, but this is a pretty cool little rock spot down here. Although you gotta be a little careful climbing up this stuff over here. It's kind of slick, but doable for sure if you've got the right footing and the understanding of your body and how to get up and down, stuff like that. So I would say it's doable for most people. So yeah, snapping some pictures and then we'll be heading back. These two goons up here didn't think I was gonna make it down here. They thought I was gonna fall in the water. Guess what? I'm still dry. All right, see you later. Got the last little bit of heading uphill. We were talking about how this is a birch, and you can tell it is because the way it is, and it's a birch. So Ethan really appreciated learning about that. There's some things in the ground you gotta watch out for. You can see it's down there. But birches, please. That was a good one. Last little bit of uphill, and then we'll be back to the cars. So this is probably the last little bit of video for sure that you're gonna see until, from me, that we get up to the top. So yeah, stay tuned. Back up next to the cars and the road and the enchanted forest, and everyone made it through this. We even ran into 2 people heading down the hike on the way out. So Ethan was like, we should see if they have anything valuable in their car so we could steal it. And I was like, Ethan, that's not very good. So, but you can see the beautiful forest, enchanted forest around us. And then the cars are just right there. So this is probably going to be it. There will be more scrambling series, Wednesday hump day hikes going on, coming from us in the future. But until next time, TTFN.